Did you know that the average person spends over 2 hours a day on social media? That's more than 30 full days a year spent scrolling. But what happens if you take a break from it all? In today's video, I'm going to share my experience of doing just that, a 30-day social media detox. Let's explore how it impacted my mental health, productivity, and relationships. If you're new here, my channel is all about mindfulness, self-growth, and finding inner peace in this chaotic world. Today, I want to talk about something I recently tried, a 30-day social media detox. Social media is a huge part of our lives. Whether it's checking Instagram first thing in the morning, scrolling through TikTok before bed, or catching up with friends on Facebook, it's become second nature. But a while ago, I noticed something. Despite being constantly connected, I felt more distracted, less productive, and honestly, a bit overwhelmed, so I decided to take a break. For 30 days, I committed to detoxing from all social media platforms. No Instagram, no Twitter, no TikTok, nothing. And today, I'm going to share what happened during this detox, the challenges I faced, and the unexpected benefits that came from stepping away from the digital world. Before diving into my experience, let's talk about why I decided to do this in the first place. Studies have shown that excessive social media use can negatively impact our mental health. From increasing anxiety and stress levels to lowering self-esteem, it's clear that constantly being online can take a toll. I found myself falling into these traps. I was comparing my life to the highlight reels of others, feeling pressured to keep up with everything, and to be honest, losing focus on the things that really mattered. Beyond mental health, I also noticed that social media was affecting my productivity. Hours would pass, and I would realize that I hadn't accomplished anything meaningful. It wasn't just about work. My personal relationships were also suffering. I wasn't fully present with the people I care about because I was constantly distracted by my phone. So I asked myself, what would happen if I took a break? Could a social media detox help me regain control over my time, focus, and mental well-being? With that in mind, I decided to give it a try. The goal, 30 days, completely offline from social media. Let me take you through my day-to-day journey of this detox. I want to be real with you. It wasn't easy at first. Week 1. The challenge begins. The first few days were the hardest. I didn't realize how often I reached for my phone out of habit. There were so many moments where I'd instinctively unlock my phone and scroll through Instagram, only to remember, oh right, I'm doing the detox. It felt strange and uncomfortable, almost like something was missing. I was craving that dopamine hit that comes from notifications and new posts. To fill that empty space, I tried to stay busy. I started reading more, going for walks, and journaling. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. There were times when I felt disconnected, especially when my friends would talk about things they saw on social media, and I had no idea what was going on. Week 2, adjusting to the new normal. By the second week, things started to shift. I wasn't reaching for my phone as often, and the cravings for social media started to fade. I began to notice something interesting. My mind felt clearer. Without the constant noise of updates and notifications, I could focus better on the tasks at hand. I also started to pay more attention to the world around me. On my walks, I noticed the beauty of nature in a way I hadn't before. I spent more time being present with my thoughts instead of constantly consuming information. It felt refreshing, like my brain was finally able to breathe. Week 3, the unexpected benefits. By the third week, the benefits of the detox really started to kick in. My productivity skyrocketed. Without the distraction of social media, I was getting so much more done. I found myself diving into deep work, focusing for hours at a time, and achieving things I'd been putting off for months. My relationships also improved. I was more present with my family and friends. Instead of half-hearted conversations while checking my phone, I was fully engaged in the moment. I also noticed I was less anxious and more at peace with myself. Week 4, a new perspective. By the fourth week, I had developed a whole new perspective on social media. I realized that while social media can be a fun and useful tool, it doesn't need to consume as much of my life as it used to. I no longer felt the urge to constantly check my phone or keep up with everything happening online. In fact, I started to enjoy the slower pace of life. I was more mindful, more focused, and overall, much happier. The detox gave me the space to reflect on my habits and how I want to use social media moving forward. One of the most significant moments of this detox came around day 25. I had a sudden realization. I didn't need social media to feel connected or validated. I felt more connected to myself and the people around me than I ever did through likes or comments. This shift in perspective was huge. Instead of looking for validation online, I found it within myself. I didn't need to constantly check how many likes or followers I had to feel good about my life. This newfound clarity was, without a doubt, the biggest takeaway from the entire detox. Looking back, my 30-day social media detox was a life-changing experience. It wasn't easy at first, but the challenges were worth it. I gained clarity, improved my mental health, became more productive, and strengthened my relationships. So what are my key takeaways from this detox? 1. Social media can be a fun and useful tool, but it's important to use it mindfully. Taking a break from social media gave me more time to focus on the things that matter most. 3. The detox helped me realize that my worth and happiness don't come from likes, comments, or followers. They come from within. Moving forward, I'm definitely going to be more intentional about how I use social media. I'll probably still check in from time to time, but it won't be the center of my world anymore. If you've ever thought about trying a social media detox, I encourage you to give it a go. It might just change your life. Let me know in the comments if you've ever done a detox or if you're thinking about trying one. I'd love to hear about your experiences. Also, if you want more tips on how to reduce your social media use without completely quitting, be sure to check out my video on simple strategies to cut down screen time. The link is in the description below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more content on mindfulness, personal growth, and finding inner peace. Until next time, stay mindful and stay Zen.